Residents of Lane Avenue and Yarrow Dam, South Georgetown, will benefit from a 50 million home improvement program that is being rolled out by the government of Guyana as the PPPC works towards improving the livelihoods of Guyanese living in the capital city. Vice President Dr. Barrett Jagdio made the announcement during a follow-up community meeting.
We had set aside $50 million for the home improvement program in Lane Avenue. So we are here today really to fulfill that promise and to put in place. That's why it's not going to be a long meeting, because we have an ongoing engagement. This is not a one-off thing. It means we have to work continuously until we have development in these areas. So we'll talk a bit about how we'll pursue that program and the mechanism through which we will do it. Secondly, I said I'm going to bring in Minister Hamilton, who is responsible for training young people, particularly in skills training. So we need a lot of people trained for the oil and gas sector and many other industries. The jobs can be very high paying, but we need to get people to organize themselves. And I was promised by a group that you can bring the young people together, young men, young women, all of those who want to be trained. And then we can work on a training program. We can give skills like carpentry, welding is a badly needed skill, electricians and that sort of training. Because with the building boom now taking place in the country, we need a lot of those areas. Thirdly, I said I'd also bring Professor Opedale, who is here with me. He runs the Gold Scholarship Program for us. We recall in the elections before 2020, we recognized that not enough people were getting scholarships. On the APNU, in the 5 years, you had less than 1,000 scholarships, and many ministers got it. So we made a promise to do 20,000 scholarships in the 5 years. We asked Professor Opedale, who was the Vice Chancellor of the University of Guyana when we were in office, and then on the APNU, he had to leave. We brought him back to head that scholarship program for us. So far, we've done about 14,000 scholarships, and therefore, I wanted you to see him personally. Some of you have seen him before, Professor Opedale, and to work with young people, not just young people, anyone who wants to get a scholarship or anything like that. The government will pay for it. You have to apply. It's through an online means. You don't have to physically go to the university, and you can get a degree or a technical qualification that would allow you to earn much more. So those are the three people I said. Hamilton to work on training, that is skill training, Professor Opedale on the scholarship program. And then personally, I will work on the home improvement program. Those were the three promises I made to people in this area. We have a lot of other areas to go to in the city. Never mind, we did extremely well. Never mind, we didn't win the city. If we had won the city, you would have seen a massive transformation here. But we gave it a good shot, and I want to thank all the candidates who did so well in the city. We increased our votes tremendously, and every promise we made, we intend to deliver. We're that kind of party. I told you that before, in and out of government, that's how we are. And more people get to learn about the People's Progressive Party and what we stand for. We've been kept away from many communities because of rumors. I know we're racist and all sorts of things over the years. But you will see otherwise. You will see otherwise with the work that will go on. And so today I want to talk to you about how many housing units we have. We have the ranges, but I wanted to know exactly like how many housing units, because I wanted to have a rep from each of those units to be part of the project, so that we can be fair in the money that we will spend here, that everyone has something, they get some help, at least on the housing side. So we need to We may not know exactly how many today, but when I leave, I hope that we can work. It's 252 different households. But how many houses, like apart from the range? 252 households. They count the households. They didn't count the, right. So we need to, at the back. So that's what, I want to make sure everyone is included. No one, and now we are done with the elections. It's not only PPP people who voted for us, everybody will become part of it. Okay? So we want to make sure we include everyone on the avenue to keep working. And we can do small things. It might not be a lot of money for all the homes, but little things that are falling apart and painting up the place, getting it looking different. As I said before, this whole area will change. Not because, as Christopher Jones said, we want to sell out people property. That we wanted to take their property, that's why we're doing Independence Boulevard and sell it out to rich people. We want to see development in all parts of the city. It happened in North Georgetown, now it's shifting now to South Georgetown. And there are many roads and boulevards and hotels and buildings that will be done in South Georgetown too. So people don't need to worry about that. That was just an election gap. Now that the elections are over, we can come back and work at development and hopefully include everyone, including those who supported APNU, because they're our people too. Yes. So today, I don't want to engage in too many discussions. I'll give you a chance to speak, but I want from this end, from the Yarrow Dam end, I want a similar arrangement that I put in place from the Ling Avenue end, which is a group of people, maybe 20 persons, because it's a smaller area, a representative group who can meet with me again to discuss the community problems so that we can address those. So you all will come and meet with me, then we'll sit down and see how we can help people in these areas, including some home improvement help, because we're doing that at the other side. So how we can improve these areas, drainage, roads, other things like some lighting and different things. So I wanted to come here and basically look you in the faces, because a lot of people said they didn't see me here from this end before the elections, but I'm here after the elections. It doesn't matter, elections or not, we come. And so that's why I'm here today.